It's delicious.
All right, everyone. Juan Carlos and I are in Manhattan. We're starting our day here today at what's called the Haven, which is a rooftop bar for brunch, rooftop restaurant bar. And look over my shoulder here. I love this old video with the gargoyles up there. I'll do a little zoom in a minute and show you. But anyway, we're starting our day off with a little shrimp cocktail. And we're having our eggs and our French toast. Yummy.
And maybe a cocktail. Why not? Here they have it.
Maybe. But anyway, we had a great little view overlooking the city. Woo. And there's that cool, look at the gargoyles. Nothing like having brunch with the gargoyles.
This is like picture perfect. It is delicious. Thank you.
All right, the food looks amazing. Not a bad way to start our day here in New York City. Oh my, look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Heavenly.
Very good. Super fresh. I love a fresh veggie.
Heavenly.
I think yours is more heavenly. Mine is more hearty. Delish.
Now we have to factor in that the operator usually go back to the time of the
So our second stop here today, as you can see, is the Museum of Broadway.
Broadway.
We have never done the Museum of Broadway. And they have a special exhibit, 30 years of Disney on Broadway. So we thought, why not spend part of our afternoon exploring this museum?
Yeah. We love Broadway. We love Disney. So why not?
All of the good things. So yeah, we're gonna go inside. We'll show you what we can. You never know in museums whether you're allowed or not, but we'll see what we can show you.
And by the way, today's the most beautiful day here in the city.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Sunny skies, nice breeze, temperatures in the low 60s. Perfect New York day
Picture perfect.
for New York City boys. All right, we're inside and we've been told we can take as many photos as we want.
So we're gonna do it.
Let's go see it. Yeah. So also when you come here, they have complimentary lockers in the downstairs before you go in the museum, which is great. And here we are, Museum of Broadway. All right, we're backstage here, Museum of Broadway.
We're burning those kind of
We
reviews.
are. We just climbed 3 flights of stairs. So if you do come here, you do have an option. If you don't want to do the stairs, you can take an elevator. But the cool thing about doing the stairs is there's lots of historic information shared in photos as you come up the stairs. I'm a little out of breath. Anyway, here we go. Places. There's Jackie Burns, backstage at Wicked. And these are all the playbills of the shows currently running on Broadway. And we happen to be going to see one of them tonight. So excited. Juan Carlos is sitting on a bench used in Jersey Boys.
I guess that makes me a Jersey boy.
You're a Jersey boy. Now we're in a little room. We're going to see a little video about the history of the theater district. That'll be cool.
Welcome to the Museum of Broadway. Today, Broadway is closely identified with Times Square, but New York's theater district wasn't always located in this neighborhood. The city's early theaters were primarily built downtown, where most people had settled, in what is known today as the Financial District and Chinatown.
I would love to have been around back in the vaudeville days. The one and only George Cohen. Pretty much the father of modern musical theater and the lyricist who wrote Give My Regards to Broadway. You ready to make your grand entrance?
Always.
Give me a twirl. Wow. Talk about feathers. The Ziegfeld Follies. That's cool. And there's a photo of Florence Ziegfeld. Hello. You want to be a Ziegfeld girl?
I am.
Show me what you got, kid. Show me what you got. Yeah, see. Check out this exhibit. So cool. Everything in here is music sheets. Like, literally the floor is made out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, as is that, scores of music. And I think it's all Showboat. Yeah. It's all from the musical Showboat. Very cool. Just a little interesting fact I wasn't aware of, but this museum opened in 2022. So it's only been open 2 years, and yeah, we're only on the 3rd floor. We're not even a quarter of the way through. Very impressed so far. So Juan Carlos is doing his best Oklahoma impression. Or maybe I should say Oklahoma.
Well done.
You like that joke?
That was very well done. It's a rare moment for me.
I know. See, I made you laugh.
Carousel I've seen the movie once and I was not out. Watched Carousel.
A whole little exhibit here about the Tony Awards. They began in 1947 by the American Theater Wing. All right, West Side Story. Check out this setup. This is awesome. This is so cool. This cash register, one, growing up, my grandmother's corner store, we had this cash register almost exactly the same at my great-grandmother's store. What do you have? What do you have? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Nice.
Hey, give me some of that Hershey's cocoa. Yeah, see? I'll take a little bit of a... how about
Funny
some Rinso?
How most of them wore out, like vanished, but some of them are still. Very
Yeah, because these were the most used
Uh-huh.
keys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting, right? Working it, working it. Well, hello, Dolly. I recognize that costume. Carol Channing wore this costume. That's the actual costume from Carol Channing's Hello, Dolly. How cool. Oh, there she is. Actually, the headpiece was worn by Bette Midler, Donna Murphy, and Bernadette Peters. The gown was worn by Bernadette Peters. All right. Now we're going to the Kit Kat Club. Welcome. Bienvenue. Welcome. Un cabaret. Un cabaret. And these are the modern costumes from the latest version, which is currently playing. Now we're in the 70s for the other groundbreaking musical, Hair. One of the first rock musicals. And of course we all love the age of Aquarius. 1968. Those costumes are so cool. I believe Michael McDonald created the costumes, the original costumes for this show. Oh, look, as a matter of fact, there he is, Michael McDonald. Yay! I was gonna swing, but you know, I'm a little exhausted, and there's a 200-pound weight limit. I'm not gonna tell you how much over 200 I am, but suffice to say I am. Fussy, fussy, fussy. Show me some fussy. Close enough. I think I'm in good company.
What?
See, too, I got you twice. Let's walk in here.
The photos are black and white. How past 1940s.
It's like a hall of mirrors. Look, there I am. There you are. So much happening.
Oh, yeah, see, you remember this? Yeah, now I remember. I had to see like.
Ta-da!
Because it was our own people who kept that show going first. It was a great time. A time of exploration.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. One. Let's turn all the way. Every move that she makes, one smile and sigh. Oh, a little Annie moment. Wow, look at this display. From Ain't Misbehavin'. I love it. This is where the jukebox musical was created. Many a great play was premiered at the Public Theater. Even though it's not Broadway, many shows start there and make their way to the Great White Way. Of course, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats. That's an original Siamese cat costume from 1982. Are you clutching your pearls? Two men kissing? Say it isn't so.
No.
Say it's La Cage aux Folles. Okay, this room is powerful. This entire wall is made up of names of people from the Broadway community that lost their lives to the AIDS crisis. And this represents the AIDS ribbon that we still wear today, because unfortunately AIDS is still in places around the world, but thankfully here in the United States and most Western countries, medication that makes you live a long and healthy life if you have HIV. Thankfully. Wow. Thank you, Jonathan Larson, for one of the greatest musicals ever created. This is so cool. This is the original maquette of the stage for Rent. So cool.
So all you need to do is scan the QR code with your phone, and it's gonna add this
Filter.
filter to Instagram.
Hold on, look at us.
Hold up, you can touch it and switch.
Oh, cool.
Then you go.
Old Mel Brooks. So many cool props in here. Some boots. Oh, there's Aladdin's lamp. Wow, another groundbreaking musical, Avenue Q. With puppetry, a little adult humor. Look at this display for Wicked. Check this out. This is a complete 360-degree maquette of the Gershwin Theater in Wicked. It's so amazing. This is a typical call board for any Broadway show. As soon as you walk into the theater, you'll see your schedule. And then if anybody in the cast has to do press and publicity, that'll be posted so they know what they need to do. And then the cast has a sign-in sheet. So they all sign in. Then the stage manager makes sure everybody's here on time. And if you're not, you're in trouble. And of course, since it is Broadway, Actors Equity, has all of the responsibilities and any important posts from the union. But yeah, this is standard in every theater. We're going to go check out the making of a Broadway show. And what's cool too, backstage at pretty much every theater, I mean, these are all poster playbills or posters of shows, but many of the stairwells will be either painted by the cast or crew of a show, and all of those cast members over the years of that show running will add to the artwork. So there's all kinds of cool stuff backstage depending on the theater and depending on the show. All right, we're on stage left. We got all the props, company list here. This is the on-stage manager and the call sheet. So this is the stage manager podium. And that would be the wings of the stage. You'll notice the floors are always marked, either bright yellow or white tape, so the actors know where they're going. All the rigging and the gear for the stagehands to use. Very important. Well, this is cool. There's the ghost light. And if you don't know what a ghost light is, every single theater has one light that when the shows are over is left on stage all night long, and it's called a ghost light. Juan Carlos has found his spotlight. Oh, bravo. I'm in my spotlight. A typical fly system. Very cool. With counterweights. This is pretty cool. The life cycle of a Broadway show. It's kind of cool because it does show. Somebody decides they're going to write it. Then they got to get a creative team together. And you got to build it, finance it, produce it. Hopefully the audience shows up. It does so well. You take it out of town, you try it out. If it goes real well, you get a theater on the big old Broadway that does continually well, goes on tour, and then it makes its way to local theaters and high schools, and a show can run for a long time. And if you're a theater junkie like me, and maybe you're looking for a career in the theater, check it out. Go to careers.broadway.com. And you never know, you might find yourself on the Great White Way. Can you believe it? Disney is celebrating 30 years on Broadway. It's amazing. It all started with Beauty and the Beast. And from there, of course, you've got Lion King. Here's some of the costumes. Shows currently. You got the Elsa costume, you got Hercules, which is coming. Prince Ali from Aladdin. Jack Kelly's costume from Newsies, and of course Mary from Mary Poppins. It's interesting, I don't see anything from Beauty and the Beast, and that's what started it all. There's the genie.
scar.
If you find yourself in Times Square and you got some time and you want to go check out something cool, spend a couple hours, check out the Broadway Museum. Bravo.